That's all that matters, right?
Mm. Did I unlock it?
We're gonna find out. Nope.
Nope.
Nope, you did
You're
not.
not
All
the only
right,
one, then.
ultimate starting off strong tonight.
Hey, I did it before 6 o'clock. That's all that matters.
That is all that matters.
Zad's still got time. He's got a minute.
He does have a minute. This is true. We don't start until the hour.
Go, Zad, go.
For some reason, I thought it was like Unreal.
See,
had
that's the
unlocked one
exact same
ultimate.
thing.
Yeah, I have one ultimate unlocked. I just thought it got all of them.
I did the exact thing. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did this before.
He yells over at me, hey, how do I unlock this?
That totally wasn't at 55 minutes.
Fuzz, we do have the Dragonsong early guide to look at. We don't really have a specific document to look at, but definitely look at that one.
At least just for a general idea.
Right,
I
because
would
the
say.
nice thing about this ultimate is it doesn't seem like there's a gazillion different kinds of strats you can use. So pretty much everything in the beginner's guide, or not the beginner's guide, but the early guide should be good until Party Finder figures out how to make this fight easy.
It looks like they've optimized some of the strats.
They
They
have.
They
They've
definitely
been going through and updating the document as optimizations have come out.
And I saw that it has like all the phases.
It does.
It does have all the phases, pretty much now.
This is a very long
Yes,
document.
the DS Dragonsong Reprise early guide. I'm just gonna pin it actually to make life easy.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it was pinned.
Oh yeah, pin it, Discord, pin it, baby.
Oh boy.
Go for you, ready? Okay.
Yes, I was making sure that Zad was ready. And
That's what it was.
Look
That's
at that.
what it was.
Oh, I need to turn my sound on.
Make sure everybody's prepared. Yeah.
so much that I came to Old Charlern just to help him find it. And
Yeah, I appreciate the guidance.
I was standing right next to him. I'm watching.
Ooh.
Same.
Hopefully, I put these markers right.
So if I don't like your markers, I'm gonna change them, so it's fine. Oh, do you
God,
not even
let
have
me put
markers saved?
You do them,
I
but like,
I
are they
should have
like-
saved them. I should have saved them from my other group.
It's okay. I'll
Okay.
put the markers.
are they
And
Are they
going to
be the color coordinated ones for the
They are gonna be
feathers
the
and stuff
color
too?
coordinated ones.
Yes.
They are going to be colored.
Smooth brain
So-
strats. Let's go.
Alright. Since we're starting, I'll be
So-
right back grabbing food. Be right back.
Yeah, usually people will use 2 sets of markers. There'll be one for the door boss, and then after you get through the door boss, there's a second set.
Yeah.
Do you want Adafel or Grenell?
I don't care which one you want.
Because I think whoever has Adafel moves them during the... I forget what it's called, but moves it out of
Yeah,
the...
Adafel moves him out for the Tank Buster after he does his I'm gonna be a little chargy boy.
I can do that. That sounded like fun.
Okay.
It's like something like this.
Here it's a little bit more spread out. It's like A is right here.
Yeah, I think it's
and
staggered more.
B is
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, that looks right.
C and B. And
Because the
we
portals need to
have-
be between the cardinals and inner
Right,
cardinals.
and then we have.
It looks like it's on the...
It is on the guide, but the guide's a little bit funky.
I was going to say, because the A looks like it's a little tighter in.
Yeah,
it
because
is.
they definitely need to be a little bit more tighter in, because the knight that does the charges during that part can spawn at any cardinal, so we have to make sure they might have to be squeezed. Oh, maybe. Okay, wait. Maybe if you put it on.
It shows it on the little
I'm back.
spike things.
Oh, it actually, it shows it on the ring, huh? Let me see. So it's like
Well, the
A is
inverse of
right
the one that-
here, and it's like B's right there, and then they have like C on this little side, and D goes like right there. Let me see. A is actually closer in. A should be like right there. And then B should be right there.
we could probably move these markers in.
Oh yeah, I'd say this is. We'll move them as necessary. One's right there, and then two's right here. 3 and 4, something like that. Because yeah, you want the east and west, or the north and south, to be open as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
That was actually
so
the first one I
for-
thought of when they were saying optimizing. That's one
Right.
seemed like
Yeah.
it's pretty brain
So
dead.
for PlayStation, it should be essentially whatever
I got
color you are, you should get knocked back to like your respective color. So like if you're the the orange circle or whatever. Yeah, like orange circle would get knocked back to A and 1. Obviously we don't have green, so green will get knocked back to yellow. So green triangle should get knocked back to B and 2. The X's should be knocked to C and 3, and the squares should be knocked to D and 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So not necessarily static.
So not
just
static, but
color-based.
color coordinated. Because the color.
Yeah, that's the
Float to wherever your like tanks are in the north side, so you can go to.
Yeah, so you could have like
North or
tanks.
northeast,
Tanks
yeah.
healers can be on like the northern-esque side. DPS can be on the southern side.
Yeah, we just need to make sure that whoever is the flex circle.
I was just about to
knows.
say, I will be
That's the
flex circle.
complicated one.
So if I'm circle flex in regards to that one, then I would assume that if DPS are on the south east side, then I would be basically being the one being pushed back to A every time.
Yeah, I imagine probably you and Gopher can flex.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure for PlayStation, it's like for every set of buttons, PlayStation buttons, it's always like a light party. So it always targets like, so for
Yeah.
each X, circle, square, and
Yeah.
triangle, it's tank, healer, 2 DPS.
The only thing is the guide shows that X could be both tank and healer. In which case, we'll probably have tanks favor north and the healer favor south.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
Which is what you want. Yeah.
And I think that's it. So I'm getting for now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then for the first hyperdimensional slashes, do we want those to go north first or south first? I'd say probably north. And then
You can do
you
that
can just
first.
stack on the butt for the slash, and then the southern people can do their thing, and then yeah, Granau is the one that stays. There are a couple interrupts. We'll probably have Zad get the first interrupt, and then Gopher, you can get the second one, because the second one's like he's like at ranged a little bit for Adafel. What is that? Holiest Halloween.
It's a cast?
Yeah, it is a cast. It's Holiest Halloween.
Yeah.
Is the
Holiest
name.
of holy or something.
Holiest Halloween.
Yeah, they're holiest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of holy in
Yeah,
this
so,
shit.
so not holiest of holy, because that's
Holy
the
shit.
Holiest Halloween.
Well, luckily, the only thing that can be interrupted is that holiest hollowing thing. So the cast bar will be you'll be able to tell just by the cast bar.
Right, and then I think the easy way to position the bosses is you have Adafel, like you have Granau directly in the middle, and then you have Adafel north of Granau, like on top of him but slightly north, because of the tether shenanigans.
Yeah.
Quick question. Because we have to keep their health is separated, and we have to keep them pretty close to each other, right?
Uh-huh. So,
Okay. Yeah,
so
I think
yeah, because Adafel does go away, you're gonna want to start on Adafel and then switch to Granau.
Okay. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Is I want to know who I need to trick and mug. So okay. So Adafel.
exactly.
Yeah, so, because Granau, we can beat the shit out of Granau for most of the fight.
Okay. So I will
Yeah.
start on Adafel then. Okay.
I also have a lot of passive cleaves, so
And then, I think really that's it for the most part. If Granau, I'm gonna call it, actually it's a good thing I'm tanking Granau. So if Granau does empty, you guys need to get in. If he does full dimension, you need to get out.
if he does full dimension, also you can just max melee, and then that's more than enough.
I was
to-
about
to
to ask
get
if
there.
it's max melee is fine. Okay.
Okay, let me stop in my face to get ready.
In the last part, where are we dropping our photos? Like in the guide?
You talking about the slashes?
Yeah,
The
No,
twisters.
twisters. Yeah,
let me see what's
Oh,
the...
twisters. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're in the circle.
we gotta
Yeah.
do healers range, melee tanks.
Oh,
that Liza
you're talking
recommends.
about the very,
I
very,
like that.
very end.
The-
I
the
was
final
I wasn't
part,
even
yeah.
worried about that yet. Okay.
No faith.
Hey, in
Yeah.
case we get there and we're like,
This is
oh no,
true.
Joe Dirt
Yeah,
moment.
so we're gonna do it like the guide. So healers are gonna take the first Protean, and then drop their twisters, and then we'll do melee, and then ranged, and then tanks.
Yeah, sounds good.
And the drop spots have to be different, so there needs to be 2 different ones on each side. So we need to know which what group is going to what side too.
Okay.
So-
You should
Like
be
parties.
able to follow the guide. So it looks like for the healers, they drop it next to this line thing, and then
Close to the center.
the melee can drop it on the outside, and then the range can drop it on the inside, and then the tanks actually kind of drop it where they stand. So that way
Yeah,
it's not
tanks
a-
easy.
Yeah, tanks easy. Tanks smooth brain.
Yeah, we just need to know what people go to what side to get their clone. So
Oh,
I think the
fair
guide
enough.
recommends light parties. And if whatever light party you're in, you go like left or right, whatever.
Oh.
Well, that one
I
is
see
usually-
what you're
you-
saying.
So we don't
You-
have 2
Can you
people going the
just-
same way.
I mean, it's one of those things
Well-
where like you're both north of the boss side, northeast or northwest. So if someone's northeast, just go to the northwest side. I don't know.
There's a lot of space, and you
Spread
have
out, don't
time to
suck?
visit.
Spread
Yeah,
out, don't
it's
suck?
pretty much a spread out, don't suck type of deal. Because you actually have a lot of time to spread the conals. The most important thing is that if you're not baiting conals, to just be far away enough to not bait one.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say we'll do light parties for phase 2 for sure. Because we'll need to change stuff up there. But yeah, I would say probably for that spread out don't suck, because as long as everyone's max melee on the butt, you have that entire middle to northern part to bait the Protean waves. So
Yeah, pretty much.
if it becomes really an issue, we'll assign spots.
And I apologize. I think I was reading the doc when he said it. Are we starting markers for the line AOEs north or south?
Let's do the first party go north, and that way everyone's kind of already on the butt.
Cool.
And then we can do the second party south, because that, as the northern people are coming back in and coalescing, they can just stack north. I think that would be easiest.
All right.
Alright, check your foods.
Understand where Rio is because he knows it.
I was gonna say, you can actually get hella fucking close to these bosses.
Yeah, you actually can. You can get like actually.
It's like, you can get like right
So we can
here.
pull them into position.
Yes. Like, Zad and I can stand in the middle and pull him into position.
Okay,
Let's start learning the mechanics before we start potting. We can start potting if we're hitting in a rage. But yeah, I'd say, do you want to start the countdown, Zad, or you want me to?
And we'll start it
Okay,
because of classic.
that's fine.
Do you want to do a 5?
Yeah, I'd
Or-
say let's chain pull until we start getting mechanics down.
Is just because of my opener, can we still go to 10?
Oh
Absolutely.
my god.
Well, because I'm supposed to
No,
start it
you're
at
fine,
8 seconds,
you're
so.
fine. I'm just teasing. That's fine.
10 works for me
we're-
too.
We're in a DPS crunch right now.
Just as long as you give me those 5 seconds times however many pulls we do that.
See,
The
see
only
if we live past 8
I mean,
seconds.
let's do 5, and I'll see if I can get it in. So we'll see.
It's okay. It's okay.
no, we can do 10. It's just healers. Definitely be ready for those raid wides. Those raid wides are very nasty. I'm actually going to do a pre-full veil, I think, for the first raid wide.
And do you want to? So if you're center, we're gonna have them centered, and I'll have Adele full slightly north. So I'll stand just in
Yeah.
front of you. And pull.
Yep.
Yep, you definitely want to, because you'll
Yeah, I think we
also
need to be.
Yeah.
you have to dodge the empty dimension as well while you take the tank
Mhm.
buster. So
Fun. Okay.
Okay.
Things.
first ultimate bowl. Woo.
Thanks, Farquaad.
It's not center, but that's okay. We survived the first AoE. All right, let's go. All right, in. And there's the tether. Oh, that tether's out already. Oh goodness, that tether is fast.
Everyone stay stacked. Everyone stay stacked. Ooh! Oh no!
Yeah, it's okay.
Did we make it past 8 seconds?
We did. We made it to 32. It's okay.
Excellent.
I need to fix Grenow's pool, so.
I like to say, and I'm very proud of it actually, that on my first ultimate pull, I fucking bunnied.
Doki doki buddy.
Felt good
I
actually.
think you
I'm
probably
gonna want to
like right
stand
there.
right here. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe
I'm
to
gonna-
the because yeah,
right here.
you need to be to the side. Yeah.
Right. So yeah, after that empty dimension happens, everybody should stay stacked, because there's the mage over outside. He casts the sneaky stack
Yes,
marker.
he does cast the sneaky stack. I would probably say if we can try to be max melee a little bit, that way it's easier for Zod to grab that tether, because that tether's coming from Adafel.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty.
Things.
There we go. Ooh, spicy. Save me!
See you, dude.
So there's the tether and in. Everybody be in. I grab the tethers, I go out with the tether, and then everyone stay stacked. Because
I
that
saw
buster,
the tethers. That's progress.
Yeah, that buster's AoE, so you gotta pull it. And it's AoE with like a weird radius too.
But the start positioning looked
Much
good.
better, yes. What third-party tools, Smarf? Discord? Alright,
Okay.
these autos hurt, so I will actually pop cooldowns.
Alright,
Because
smart.
that AoE is kind of nasty.
Good thing we're not potting. Didn't even make it out of pot win.
Oh my gosh.
Smarfy's watching.
Okay.
Also, yeah, if there's like an AoE happening, it's pretty safe to say it's like, oh god, we're gonna need mitigation
Yeah.
for every AoE.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Scary.
Things.
Alright, there's the tether. Everybody stay in a little bit, Zed, so you don't be cleaved.
Actually,
Okay, we lived!
it attacked my corpse.
Sid! Okay, so there's the dimensional slashes.
North.
Yeah, we want to be north.
Oh wow. Those are really close.
So I've seen some groups go out to the marker to actually place them. You don't need to do that.
You definitely don't need to go all the way to
you
the
can
marker.
max melee it, so that way you have DPS uptime.
Alright, just making sure. I was watching the video and it said to just like go to the markers to
Yeah,
keep
that's
it safe.
like the safe
think
way to do it, but I think we have brain cells between us. Yeah, just to reiterate, if you get that first marker, we are going to go north first. Because it's random, we're probably going to have to call out what letter or number we are aiming at.
Do we
It's
want to just
definitely
go west to east?
Yeah,
Tank range, DPS healer.
that could work.
Is it always like one of each class?
It should be a
It's
light
100%
party.
random.
Oh, it's 100%
Oh, is
random.
it?
No, it's
Okay.
100%
Is it 100%
random. Yeah, it's
random?
100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You gotta
It
just.
says it in the guide. Yeah.
You guys just spread out into size.
Yeah.
They have a thing to where they like stagger rolls like that, so that it makes it kind of easier in like a line. That's how some groups do it, but it's a little wonky.
Hmm.
You kind of just have to like know. Some have priority of like, okay, well, tanks and healers will go for middles, and then DPS will go on the outers. I think it was that, but
Yeah.
it really kind of depends on who gets it.
I think we just need to eyeball it mostly.
Yeah, I did say
Yeah,
that's
you
really
kinda do.
one that will have to be eyeballed, unfortunately.
It seems like there's enough time. You just have to like as
Oh, yeah.
soon as you get the mark, just like do it. Yeah, like before that, we can try to pre-position, and then whatever one you're closest to, just run to that.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sorry, I was fixing the markers to make them more even because I noticed some were not quite the same. Okay. Yeah, probably just spread out. Like, obviously, if you have a side that you kind of favor, I'm sure people will adjust to it, so it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, just remember north first, and then everybody else stack on the booty, and then south second, and then whoever had a north tether stack on the northern booty.
Also, for everybody that doesn't get a mark, you have to. We should all be stacking on the opposite side of the marked people, because then the guy shoots out a conal to the other people that needs.
That's not what I just
that
said.
needs to be stacked.
Rio.
Yeah, it's a shared damage like conal.
Pretty much. So don't forget to do that either.
Okay.
Okay. Pings.
Alright. And there's the tether. Okay. Make sure you line up with your marker. As you should be south. Alright, we had a few people in the wrong spot. Good job on the north side, though.
You.
Hold on, wait.
I don't know if you want to Living Dead that Buster Zad.
I've been adding more to it. The first time it was
I know you got
I was
clipped
in
by
the
the
AoE, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I have the. What's it called? I have. I was checking the video of what I did yesterday. Do you mind if I move the markers closer in?
Sure.
I think it'll be helpful. Hold on, wait. Let me cross reference it really quick.
Yeah, I forgot to. I didn't put an intervention on Zad. Are you gonna like move them forward or squish them?
More towards the inside.
Okay.
So closer towards the center.
I think it'll probably make it easier to aim towards it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think you can. I was just doing a guy the ID. Do it like forward, go here, and then like go there.
It's like something like this. This should be okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, Avi, should you save the waymarks or should I save the waymarks? Or does everyone save the waymarks?
I'm going to too, just in case, because
Okay.
Yeah, to say have somebody else save the waymarks because I like to have my extreme trial waymarks too.
Just to make sure this positioning will still work for PlayStation, right?
It should, yes.
I'm a filthy cheater. I use the Waymark plugin, so don't report me.
Report it for third-party programs. Just kidding.
No!
All right, let's try it again.
Chariot, Dynamo.
Things.
The hell was that? That's weird.
After the dimensionals, there is going to be a holiest to holy 2, and we'll get the reprise on that one. Alright, there's the tether. Nice, nice. Okay, get ready for northern peoples. I guess that was a little too close. I got clipped. That's
Over
good
here
though.
on the east,
Yeah.
on the east.
And we would have moved towards C.
Wow, he teleports fast. Holy shit.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's
I was like, okay, next mechanic. Let's see where he go. Oh, he's already going.
I was like, with the tether, the first one, I was like, oh, it's already out.
Yeah.
Are we always gonna go to sea there?
It's going to be opposite of Adelphil.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
yeah.
Are we
you can-
are we pushing back or are we immuning it?
You can do it two ways. You can do it either or. As melee, I prefer to knock back immunity.
Same.
For the other folks, if you don't want to though, that's totally fine. I like to immunity because I find the tether range for the portals is kind of big, so I actually like staying more like towards the center.
It would probably
And
be,
then adjusting
yeah,
based
to say
on
it'd probably be easier to immunity to adjust for Dumple's charges anyway.
Yeah, so what's it called? Let me just quickly save this. Okay, because yeah, so based on you have to look at which side he goes on, and then you have to wait for him to do the very first charge to know which side is the safe side. So whichever side he dashes to first, that's the side that you have to run to.
And you
then,
run to the tip of the Christmas tree, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you run, you see how there's like a tip right here. There should be one on every intercardinal. Basically, as long as you're directly on this tip, you won't get hit by any of the dashes.
Yeah,
So
to
that's
say,
that's
fortunately,
the key.
yeah, fortunately we have markers on every tip, so it kind of
Exactly.
works out.
So it does work out.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Exactly.
Always make the tip. Perfect.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Let's not die and then die again. Things.
I like your strategy.
Yeah, I would definitely make sure to be max melee on the thingies, the charges, not the charges, the shakers. Because I definitely got murdered by being too close.
Yeah, you do have to retreat a little bit for those.
Alright, there's the tether. Nice, good job.
Adjusting.
No, Rito.
Oh, you adjusted for me. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a classic.
I knew it was
go,
gonna
you
happen.
go.
Yeah, I'd say if anything, probably let the tanks and healers adjust for the DPS, because the DPS checks are tight on these.
That was my thought.
Yeah.
True enough.
Milady. Okay. Dings.
Others out. Okay, first dimensions.
Go further up.
Ooh.
Woo.
Yeah, make sure you guys are aiming them at those markers though, because it looks like we had 2 pop on one side. And then yeah, make sure to go out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the beams are
The beams are
quite
fatty.
fat. So
I didn't realize how
if-
fat the beams were, but yeah, they're pretty
they're,
fatty.
they're quite fat.
Will
Donkey
do.
dong beams.
Yeah, they are the donkadonk beams.
Oh, I think actually, come on, Mike.
Beam dingoes.
Okay. Are we we're
I
moving
would just
around.
say,
I'm just moving it a little bit. Okay, I think that should be fine.
Okay. Dings.
alright, others out. Nice, good job. Nice, good job.
South, south.
He would have wanted to be on the 1 there, it looks like.
Ending charge.
Yeah, I think Goofy got knocked back too close to the portal and exploded.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see where he charged from.
I'll
okay.
call it out.
You're gonna call out where he is, or
I'm
where
gonna call where
we
he
should be?
is.
Can you max melee those beams, or should I just fucking get out?
I don't think you
I
can
would
max
say
melee
I
them.
don't,
Okay,
don't
think
think
so.
so.
I will stay
Yeah,
with it.
I would
I'll
just say
do that.
you should be able to get like a GCD hit and then or 2 and then move
No
out
worries.
while you're and then come back and while your GCD's ticking
No.
if you want to be big brain
You-
If
about
I
it.
get max melee, I'm not even gonna shoot it. No, I just didn't. I will just stay out. I'm all good.
You also have to be careful too because the it's one of those stupid animations that's delayed. So if you gap close in too quickly before the animation's done, you'll get clipped by two.
Yep.
I know from
I was just saying,
experience.
how do you know that?
I know from experience.
Okay. I think I survived with about 1 health on that tank buster that time.
Hey, that's one
Thanks.
health, just enough.
That's survival.
And I'm doing a reprisal on the first one.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't pop real shoot. You might want to be a little careful with that. North. Or I
Yeah,
pulled
they
too
were
south.
apart.
Yeah, I think I pulled pronounced more south.
Oh, okay. I got 2 slashes because people were dead, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going. He's east. We're gonna get knocked back to west.
We would have gone to.
We would have gotten 4. We would have gotten a 4.
4. Yep. It's opposite and to the right of wherever he is.
Oh, no, it's towards the side that
towards
he
him.
dashes
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
So like if
And then the
yeah.
tree. That's what I was,
So if he starts at east and
Oh,
then
okay.
charges north, we would have gotten to A. If he starts at east and charges south, we go to 4.
Yeah,
Yep.
gotcha.
Okay, we do it again. I will try to not mess up where Grenell is.
Yeah, it happens really fast. It's
it does.
Because you had been doing it on this tile, I think. First few
Well,
pulls
like he
that were good.
sometimes he will be like right here, but I mean I guess it doesn't really matter as long as like Adafel is north and Grenell
Yeah,
is.
because I've been mirroring
mostly-
where you
okay.
are, and then up one,
Got it.
just about 1
Okay.
tile. Okay, so if you're there, I'm.
That works.
Okay. Things.
That looks good. Others out. Nice, good job. There you go. He's at the east. We're gonna get knocked west, so you're knocked back. Okay, we're going to A.
ow.
So for the knockback, if you guys are not gonna knockback resist it, you need to be on for now. Because I think we had some people get knocked too far and they got into puddles. The knockback is a little bit far. So as long as Grenell is in the middle, which he should be, if you guys are like in his hitbox but on the correct side, you should not get knocked back. Or if you're on the ring of his hitbox, you should not get knocked back far enough to hit a puddle. If you are not doing knockback immunity.
I just didn't. I wasn't on the right screen to see where I should be
No,
if
you're
I
good.
wasn't. If I was using knockback immunity, so I was too close.
So
But yeah, if you're not using it, you have to be on like the ring.
yeah, well you need to be like right here. Like especially with east-west, you need to be either like on this line or even in it. Because
Right, if you're getting knocked
Yeah,
back.
correct.
But if you're not getting knocked back, you have to be standing like on this part of it.
Or I think if you're not getting knocked back, as long as you're max melee, you should have time to adjust to the correct side. Alright, let's do it again. That was better. Oh, actually, does anybody have any questions? About anything so far? Not yet? Anybody else?
I like what we kind of started to do there for like the second group that gets the dimensional vortexes. You can kind of position right after the hit.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it definitely helps too. Like, what's it called? After the first flame stack, it helps definitely for everyone to like spread out a bit so that it's easier to see everybody's markers and stuff.
Okay. Bing.
I'm not used to popping Divine Veil before the start of the fight, I'm sorry. We don't usually have AoEs that hit hard enough to worry about it. Alright, set it out. Nice.
You can loosely spread out. now.
Yeah. Other sword? Good job.
The damage.
Out of Ellis North, we're getting knocked to south. Did you knockback resist? Go into 3 or 4. Okay, fast moving away. Oh, that got obliterated. And that's when you would interrupt that holy establishment.
See you, dude.
Russian.
I'm supposed to get. I get hit with a tank buster there.
You did get hit take buster there.
Yeah, because when Adele comes back,
Yeah, I was mitigating for it. I just might not have mitigated enough.
All I saw was that fell over as soon as out of
It was pretty cool.
It was impressive. Good job on that though.
It might have snapshotted before I got
it
all
might
my
snapshot
cooldowns up.
early. It might start its snapshot as soon as Adafel like is done with his orbs. I'm not sure.
It's a good thing these mechanics don't come out like lightning speed or anything.
Welcome to Ultimate.
Yeah,
I think it's actually better for me. It makes me not have to think. I just have to react.
True.
Okay. Things.
Alrighty, set it out.
Death is only the beginning.
We're getting knocked to west. Get your knockback. Okay, we're going to 4. Let's go, Zan. We got this, I believe. Oh no, you got tethered. But she lived.
Oh, that was the
That is the interrupt. Yep.
I was looking at what fucking Charbert was doing.
There's a lot of healing there, healers. Lot.
There is a lot of healing.
Yeah.
It's like you have to deal. So you have to deal with the pushback, and then right after the pushback, there's gonna be a holiest of holy happening at the same
Yeah,
time.
and unfortunately, because Adafel is not targetable, that holiest of holy is not mitigated very well. Zad, you could probably do a missionary though, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Veil won't be up there, but we can missionary it at least.
And then I have to remember, I also have to watch out for the
interrupt.
hyperdimensionals. I forgot that they were there. I think that is probably.
Oh, maybe that's what you died to the first time. Yeah, I definitely saw the tether at the second one.
Yeah, I think it just flashed and didn't actually activate.
Do it again.
Okay. Things.
This the charge part I was actually really scared about, but it doesn't seem that bad once you understand how it works.
Spread out a little bit.
I'll always go to the outside on that one, boss, just because I am my range combo up there. Alrighty, missionary, big heals. We're getting knocked to the west. Hit your knockback if you're knockbacking. Nice, good job. We're going to 4, 4, 4, 4. Make sure you're on the tip. Nice, good job. Bring it back to the middle. Oh, Captain.
Started moving too early.
Okay. Okay, make sure you get knocked to your colors. Be in the hitbox first, and then get knocked. You can't kill me! Fuck you, Grinnell. Okay, so that right there, so Gopher, after the chains, I need you to be on Adafel for that knockback, because he's going to start doing his interrupt, and you're going to want to get that interrupt. Because that may not be close enough, and I may not be close enough.
Yeah, that's probably a good place for range to silence.
Okay, yeah, I was just focusing more on the...
No, you're good. I wasn't sure the timing on it, to be perfectly honest. So
Is that the first one you're talking about?
that's the second one, the second interrupt.
Second one,
Yeah,
okay.
so you get the
first
first
one I can do
interrupt
fine.
after the tank buster, and then Gopher can get the second one after PlayStation, and then by then Zad, your interrupt should be up for the third one near the end.
So for PlayStation, again, are we going strictly off the guide, the doc?
No, we're doing color based.
We are doing.
Yeah.
I'm not. What's it called? What does the guy say to do for PlayStation?
The guide has specific spots.
Well, you hover around certain spots per your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's by color.
Is it by color?
And color works too.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I,
Oh, it is by
It's just
color.
tanks and healers are gonna tanks are gonna be on the north side, healers on the south or west or whatever.
Yeah, north and east, south and west, or northeast and southwest exactly for this.
Yeah.
And then the only thing for the red DPS is Gopher, you and Voss are gonna float. So if you are a red DPS and you're tethered, check to see who you're tethered to. Now the only question is who's gonna float if it's Voss and Gopher?
I can float. I'll still do it.
Okay.
It lets me. It'll be easier for
It'll
me
be
if I
easier
just
for
always know if
you.
I'm
Okay.
circle. I can always float.
Okay.
And I saw Rio was just really close to A last time, so that's why I didn't float over there, Rio. But I can float.
All right.
Yes. So yeah, circles get knocked to red. Triangles, since we don't have green, you get knocked to yellow because I'm close enough to green. X's get knocked to your blue way markers, and squares you get knocked to your purple way markers. Make sure you guys are in the hitbox though before the chains form, because they're those stupid chains that The further apart you are when they form, the further apart you need to be for them to break. And yeah, healers, it looks like you will only be blue or yellow, so you guys can free position yourselves right this side. Not like obviously here, but you know, the southwest side of the boss. And I think that's it. Any questions? I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Let's do it again.
Okay. Things.
I am trying to keep up dots on both, and I don't know if it's worth it or not.
It probably is not worth it, just because they don't really have that much HP, and it's gonna be one of those things where like you start on Adafel and then you just switch to Granau once Adafel fucks off. So, but you do what you want to do.
I think I'm gonna ignore Big North now, just focus.
Yep.
Yeah, I've just been doing whatever passive AoE is just gonna clip.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah, because you have your big arrow and stuff that are AoE, so
Yeah, go for your big arrow.
he's got a big arrow, okay? Nicely done. Good job.
And spread out
Oh,
a
my
bit.
rampart never went off. I'm so sorry, healers. Nice, good job.
Oh, you're.
Yeah, makes it easier for you. Nicely done, nicely done. Where's Adafel? He's north, we're getting knocked to south. Good job. Okay, we're going to 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, interrupts. And then moving back to the middle. Good job. Okay, and now we want to keep an eye. Alright, find your color.
Loading.
Make sure you're
Oh,
in
you're already there.
Granau's hitbox.
No, wrong one there. You know.
Okay. So the chains, for the record, the chains come out from Granau. They do not come out from Adafel. So I'm moving Granau to the middle as soon as I can. And then you guys want to orient yourselves around Granau, not Adafel, if that helps.
Are you like doing a positional there, Rio? Because I noticed you've been on that side every single time.
Oh, right. I'm so right, because you guys are doing it that way, right? Okay, so I should be on the south side. Oops.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, I think if
I'm not French smart.
DPS gets
okay.
yellow, we should probably be to B.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was my bad. Yeah, I should have been to B. You go to 2.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, that's right, because my
Yeah,
yellows are
our
not in the same
markers
spot.
are a little
Yeah, they are
different.
different.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was my fault. I didn't notice it.
That's why I said, like, I'm pretty sure this chart is not color coordinated. They do static spots. Okay. So.
It's color coordinated. It's just different colors than what we
Right, yeah. So, yeah, the yellow healer, I'm sorry.
It's-
Yeah,
it's
the
good.
yellow healer would be here, and the yellow DPS,
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
green DPS would be at B. Apologies.
Yeah, Vina did it right. I did it wrong.
Actually-
So that was me.
Hey, we are doing
No.
hard.
No. Let's have the green healer go to B and the DPS be south, because you're gonna have the blue healer right here. So that way we have a healer north and a healer south.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so green healer go to B, green DPS go to 2. Please and thank you.
And we are getting knocked back cardinal and inner cardinal there, not necessarily towards the markers.
You're getting marked to your knocker. To your knocker. You're getting knocked to your knocker.
Hmm.
Get
Well-
your knockers out.
Dude, knock her with your big arrow. Go. Yeah.
Damn.
I think,
Is there not an AoE that goes off afterwards?
there is an
There
AoE that goes off,
yeah,
actually.
that's why we want to have one healer north and one healer south.
I think, because for that mechanic, it's like, what's it called? Because I think the way other groups have done it now.
Is it
like
Grinnell,
they use
not Grinnell?
what I do in my
Grinnell.
macro. Because and people are starting to do that now because this formation is something that you end up having to do later on. So people are like, oh well, we might as well just do it like this for the sake of
I'm sorry,
consistency. for
Smurfy.
when you get to the later part of the fight. And then also,
I mean, yeah, you don't need to get knocked directly towards your marker, but be on your marker's side if it helps. And be like in the not the vicinity of your marker, but yeah, if that makes sense. So like,
Yeah.
So like, if you're the green DPS, like be here, and then if you're the red DPS, be here, and if you're the blue healer, be here, and if you're the purple, whatever DPS, be here. So that way, like, you're still kind of close, and then we can, whoever is north can orient themselves accordingly. I think I have Veil up there. Yeah, I should have Veil up there too. Yeah, big shields.
Because yeah, if it will help, I will play this macro before the mechanic goes out for PlayStation. So then you can at least look on it at the chat if you forget where to go.
This is the group that doesn't look at chat, Rio. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I mean, that's just kind of conflicting. Like, are we gonna do
Yeah.
colors? Or are we gonna do chat? I don't care which. Just pick one.
Yeah, Rio, your thing that you keep posting is not correct to what we're doing, right?
Yeah, it's opposite to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like flipped in a sense.
Yeah, because
I
you
mean,
have you have the red
'cause
DPS
purples are
being,
squares.
being where
Yeah,
boss and
you
I
have it right
are
there.
versus being
Exactly.
1 and or A and 3,
On the
A and
corners.
1.
Yeah. So if we have to do this later, then I know we should probably do it this way then, right?
Yeah, you will, and you will definitely have to do it this way later. You definitely will.
But that's like, is that like phase 2 later, or is that like phase 5 later when PlayStation comes back up?
It is in phase 5. Yeah.
Okay, then if it's in phase 5, we're not gonna worry about it right now.
Okay, so you guys want to just do the.
Well, I mean, like, why not just do it that way though?
Yeah, just learn it this way, and then
I
it's
mean,
just
that's
muscle memory.
fine.
Yeah. We'll just do it this
Then
way.
you cannot rely on the colors of the markers to orient yourself, unless we change
Yep.
the markers.
Time to sticky note. Here we go.
I mean, we can-
Hold, please.
All right, let me see how we're orienting this. So,
yeah, and I say we can adjust the markers. Let me see. So you would have square would be D, so you'd have D here. Oh, but okay.
No, we need the markers for
Yeah.
the interdimensional ones.
put the
mar-
It's
you
easier
put
for
the
that.
markers back
It's
up.
okay.
Okay, so then.
Yeah, there's.
Cardinal's an inner cardinal.
Yeah.
Yeah, just learn where it is, which one yours is.
Right.
It's
So
just-
then, yeah. So you have.
that's it.
So you have purples be northwest, and southeast, and then blues are north and south, greens are northeast and southwest, and reds are east and west.
Correct.
If that's the case, Boss and Gopher, I'm assuming you guys are gonna float this way to the west side.
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay.
Kind of hoping I'm always getting circled because that makes it easy for me.
Well, I mean, it's either you
Alright.
get circle or, I mean, if you get square. Oh yeah, because if you get square, you'd have to go over here. Yeah. So triangle healer would definitely be would be southwest, and then who's the other healer? Healer is blue. Healer. Well, because we have the
blue
tank
healer.
north. Blue healer would be south. Unless we want to have a tank
Then you gotta
flip.
switch. Well, then you put a healer at northeast then.
Yeah, we can put a healer at northeast. That's fine.
Yeah, I know it's kind of a pain.
That's okay.
But I think in the long run, you'll be glad you did
Right.
it this way.
Yeah. So let's do healer northeast, triangle healer northeast, and then X healer south.
Ote.
Ote, any questions?
All right.
Okay, so DPS triangle is southwest and southeast for square, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Let's get it.
Yes.
Things.
Because yeah, when this comes up again, like much later on, there's some annoying
Nice
things
part
that
about
you have to
it
keep track of.
is smooth brain tanks only have to worry about north or northwest.
Don't tell our secrets.
I don't think. Do I have cardio? I don't have cardio. I have cardio. Feathers out. Nice, good job. Heal up, get ready for tethers. I still got clipped. What? Interesting. Getting knocked to north. Get knocked to north. Oh, that went through invulnerability. That's unfortunate. Yeah, go to D.
No, Zed.
Yeah, I got hit by
Yeah.
Swordly guy.
Filthy rats. We're all filthy rats.
Get my position.
Yeah, I'd say if anything, at least practice it. Except for Granat was not in the right
sorry.
spot. Sorry.
I went to the middle and not to the boss.
Minor details.
Well, technically,
Amy,
you
did
went
you-
to the right spot, but the boss is not the right spot.
Yeah, because the tanks can't stay alive. So.
Hey, these classes hurt, okay?
Oh wait,
Okay.
did you said you got cleaved by
I
by
got
a
cleaved
laser?
by
Okay,
yours
wait.
somehow. But
Were you which marker were
B,
you?
I was right next to you.
Okay, maybe I
Um,
have to push it out a little bit, just slightly.
No, keep it on the point. I think if anything, let it B and C the way, like slightly back a little bit.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Because I think 3 and 2 are slightly back, so yeah, that should be fine.
That should be
Yep.
okay then.
Okay.
So the weird thing about Granau is he does like this, from what I've noticed, I can't tell if it's an auto or it's like a baby tank buster, but he hits me really fucking hard while Adafel is casting, which is why I get so low. So I've been popping Rampart at the start, but if I don't have a heal or a shield or something, that's why I like Skeeter really low there after the AoE. You can do Kaima if you want. Whatever makes your life easier, Vina.
Okay. Things.
Okay, feathers out. Nice. Okay, get ready for feathers. Good job. Nice. Getting knocked to east. Get your knockback. Okay, go to 4. interrupt Adafel, somebody, if you can. Thank you.
Got it. But I won't get the second one.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta already get inside. That's my fault.
Yeah, because it's not so much an AoE, it's like when they break, they do like the AoE around.
That's what I meant when I said
Right.
it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, home dude casts something as also the mage casts the AoE around you with the chains.
Well,
happening at
the
the same
chains
time.
are
Yeah.
from him.
Right,
yeah.
but they're not. But the AoE isn't.
I think the AoE is a separate thing. It's just
Right.
there. So like if you take even one tick from the chain not breaking, then the AoE
Then
will
you're
just
fucked.
instantly kill you.
Yeah, they're not linked. Like if the chain doesn't break, you still explode.
Right.
Enrage?
Yes, that is Enrage. We are an Enrage party, boys and girls. Let's go.
That's it, right? That's the whole fight. We just kill them and that's it.
Well, we have to do the we have to kill
Yeah,
them.
then collect your totem and that's it.
Yeah, perfect. Can't wait to get my weapon. We're almost there, boys.
And we also have the Hoshon part.
Oh, Hoshon.
Sir Charizard.
Hoshon!
Bless you.
We need to get a croissant for a Hoshon.
Renault.
Smart.
Colonel!
Yeah, I got yelled at Smarp. He's
Oh.
like, it's not Grenault, it's Grenault. And I was like, oh god.
Wow.
This is America. It's Granax.
I told Smarp, I was
That's exactly
like,
what I
"Don't
said.
speak
Look at this
French."
fucking pretentious Canadian.
This
Like,
is
oh,
French.
catfish.
Canadian.
Put your pinky down, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, we're getting there. Actually, did we want to take a quick 5? Because I know we usually, for Savage, we tend to take a break at the hour, or do we want to keep going?
It's up to you guys.
No,
I'm
smash
kind of in a-
face.
Yeah, I'm kind of in a
Okay.
push mode.
Alright,
so
let's
watch
keep
out.
crashing face then.
Okay. Check your food.
Check your foods and check your friends' foods.
Maybe like at the halfway or whenever we need to
Yeah,
reset.
we could go to the half and then we can just pop out and then reset the timer and take a break.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, feathers out. Good job. Grab a bit for your feathers.
Oh, I am.
Whoa.
Are we okay?
Yep.
All according to plan.
Okay, we're getting knocked to west. Knockback, we're using it. Good job. Going to A. Oh no, Zach got murdered. Oh no, someone's gonna get taken.
Oh no! Surprise, bitch.
Surprise!
Damn.
Interesting.
I got
I,
deleted and
I
deleted.
did not realize that if you got hit by Adafel, that came down as a knockback if you weren't the main target. Huh. The more you know.
Yeah, it's a knockback.
De-leveled.
Yeah, it's a knockback to anybody that's not.
Interesting. Because yeah,
Uh,
we all got yeeted from Adafel.
I'm working on watching where he's
No,
going.
you're good.
Is there any problem with me during that part where there's a pushback, right? I do my knockback immunity. Is there any issue with me standing inside of the hitbox or no? I just want to make sure.
I would say based on where the knight spawns, like on the outside cardinals, you might want to go like, if you want to be safer, you should probably be more like max melee.
I'm gonna say so.
Like,
Boss does
on the furthest
have
part.
Okay.
the utility of Shikuchi. So
Yeah.
if you want to do whatever the fuck you want, just make sure you get to the safe spot with Shikuchi.
Well, I mean, I can make it every single time. The safe spot. What I'm saying is that because I died there a couple times, and I'm not sure if it's just because I wasn't topped off or if because I was like too close.
Oh,
To
that's what you mean.
That's
Okay.
what I mean by that.
Um,
Because I knocked
Yeah.
back and then I like died as soon as that happened, and I was like, I don't know what hit me. If I just got hit too hard,
so the
or if
knock,
I was like,
the knockback is combined with a holiest of holy from Adapel, so it may be an HP thing, because that is
Okay.
spicy right there.
I'm just trying to make sure if I'm doing anything there. So.
I don't think so. I think you're okay.
And that answered the only question I was gonna have. So we're good.
Does holiest of holy do more damage the closer you are? I don't actually know.
I didn't realize. Oh, I've never heard of it being a proximity thing.
I was gonna say something you said. Okay. Because I know.
Back
It's not on the internet. It's got to be true.
Well, that's the thing, is it's not on the internet. Well, at least it's not in the guide.
I think I did see that in an Ilya video, but I don't think it was true though.
I don't think it's true because I've definitely been up front
I was
as
gonna
well,
say, if it's
and my other group does that
If it's
too.
a
and
proximity thing, it would probably kill us at the start, even with mitigation though.
Yeah.
Okay. You smash face skin. Things.
I'm getting my face hit so hard from fucking Grenow's axe. It hurts. It's beautiful. I love it.
That axe.
That.
What a masochist.
I mean, most people that play tanks are, so. Feathers out.
Let's spread out a bit.
We're getting knocked to north. It's your knockback. You're gonna be running to either D or A. A. Careful of those feathers. Check your colors.
That's all right.
Don't forget the other. I'll go for said.
Hey, you dead person.
I got that
No.
first hitter up. Alright, we're getting there. So yeah, definitely
I-
make sure when you guys are running towards the pointies, don't take run through the markers this way or this way. Don't go out and towards it. Because if you go like this way towards it, there's a chance you're gonna get hit by this portal.
Yeah, that's why I don't like getting knocked back, because when you get knocked back all the way to the edge
It's
here, it's a little
dangerous.
tricky.
Yeah.
You have to really respect going around the portals. Whereas if you're up on the
They
front,
always
like all you
are
have to
very
do is go
large,
back.
yeah.
Because if you get tethered once by them, it's just a one shot. Like you'll die instantly.
Anyway, sorry, go for what were
There
you
was
gonna
also a
say?
thing on the.
Mm-hmm.
It said on the video too that the tethers won't break from the knockback alone. You might have to move a little bit.
Oh, the red tether.
Yeah,
if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're, as long as you're.
Yeah, that happened with mine
Yeah,
right now.
if you're in the hitbox, just make sure once you get knocked back, just run out a little bit to pop your tether if it doesn't pop. Because those tethers are dumb. Those tethers are from the vault. They're dumb. I hate those tethers.
Dumb tethers.
They are dumb tethers.
Yeah, the closer you can start in the center where Grenade will be,
Mhm.
that will definitely be that will make breaking the tethers
Much
a little
easier.
bit less painful.
Okay. Gopher, did you have something you were gonna say?
I'm gonna. No.
You sure? Okay.
Yes. I'm wondering if, because I'm getting there, I got knocked back all the way to the south east corner, and Adufel was in the very opposite corner, and I don't know if I would have gotten back in time to
Okay.
do the interrupt.
If you can't, I should have a charge up there. I should be able to get in time to him, because I will get knocked to the north or the northwest. So
You can also just get there clean and just see for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's why.
Yep.
Yeah. Nope.
yeah, you do.
Just it was a warning to let us know.
Yeah, you do have time because it's like once the knockback breaks and the chains and the AoEs go out, then he starts casting Halloween Holy.
Yeah, like as soon as it got knocked back, I had to go further out to try and break the
Yeah.
train, and I died, and then so I
No,
couldn't.
you're good. Yeah, and the cast is fairly long, so
Oh yeah.
you should be good. But I'll keep an eye on
But
it.
2 ago, I was running away from him and then was able to run back
Yeah.
and still get the knock.
All right, let's do it again.
Okay. Ding.
We're getting there. We're like halfway through this fight already. Shit. Hey, Tether's out. Nice, good job. Nice, good job. Oh, we lost Aru. We're getting knocked to east. Get your knock back, all that jazz. Going to 1, 1, 1, 1. We still had people get tethered even now. Yeah, so you guys want to make sure you're on the point, not so much the marker, but the point that the marker is on.
That whole knockback part. That's also a really great place to use sprint.
Yeah. So
That's
like,
definitely a
we
that is
wanna
definitely a
be,
sprint
like, right
spot.
here.
I haven't had a problem just getting knocked back and getting there.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not having a problem, it's good, but we are having people die there, so just... If we can clean that part up, we can clean the chains up, for sure.
For sure.
Yep. This part is so much better than Living Liquid. Fuck Living Liquid.
Okay. Ding.
Living Liquid
I don't
can
know, is
suck
this-
my figurative holy dick.
Is this the equivalent of living liquid, or is this more like a souped up Faust?
That's a good question. Or a good act. I don't know. I would equate this to Living Liquid because I feel like Thornton goes definitely more into like Brute Justice Fish Chaser, like because the difficulty gets ramped up real fucking quick with the next phase. Tether's out.
It really does.
You know, I wonder if we can live without using wings there. Because then I can save it for the holiest for the knockback. Okay, we're getting knocked north. Get your knockback if you're using it. Feisty, go into D. D is in dog. Oh!
Woo!
Surprise Latafel!
I live.
I'm a tank.
Not at all.
I don't even get PlayStation. I don't even have to do the mechanics. Fun times.
Let me tell you, Sakuchi there is kind of hectic, but really cool if you get it off right.
Okay, I am not gonna wings at that start there. I'm gonna wings for the holiest for the knockback, and we'll see what happens. Yes, Shikuchi does get big fucking value in this fight.
Big brain
Yeah,
Sakuchis are for real.
That's the problem. Is I gotta be actually big brain with it.
brains, Sasuke, Avyuir.
Okay.
W.
My favorite name of all time.
Things at the bio.
Just fucking do that, Jesus
It
Christ!
was fucking amazing.
Oh, I just did that.
Oh, well, here we go.
It's
Got
okay.
the bio.
That's my own. Do the
Why
English
we can't have
version.
anything.
Stay and believe it.
Okay, feathers out. Ooh, that is spicy without wings, though.
Whoa. That was very
I
spicy.
didn't have Troubadour either.
Okay, we're getting knocked the east. Oh, that looks so much better. Going to one, careful, be on point.
Oh, just off by a second. Dang it.
Nice. Interrupt as soon as he casts. Good, good. Oh, for now it's not quite center.
Oh, it's fine.
I got clean. In and in. And then interrupt. That's the third interrupt there. And then it's enraged after this holiest of holy, I believe.
Pretty much.
Yep, there it is. Goodbye, Gopher.
Bye.
In
Bye.
the rain.
Bye.
Alright.
That's pretty much the entirety of that first part.
Yeah, just say once. Yeah, we'll get it cleaned up, and then I think once we start getting it cleaned up, we can start potting. Probably.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
The jumpy one.
Yeah.
I can do that because that would be much easier than. popping.
Yeah, I think Living Dead there would probably be a good idea.
Praise Living Dead buffs.
It's a good thing they updated it so you don't have to be right next to the boss and attacking it for it to work properly. Oh wait.
Always
complaining?
complaining.
Still complaining about
You
it?
Dark Knights. God damn.
It's okay. It used to
just
be
had a
Warriors.
fight right when they fixed it.
Warriors used to cry because they get chained to the boss, and if they didn't have a target, they couldn't home gang.
See, it'll get fixed next time. It'll just be a regain. Things.
Not quite through that. Alright, tether's out. Make sure you guys are in. He's not quite center. Oh no! Uh-oh.
No, but
That's
take
real bad.
Woo!
That was my bad. Granada was not center. I'm sorry, Grinnell. Grinnell was not center.
Grinax.
Grinois. Grinois.
Grin Ox.
Grin Ox.
Grinox cord.
is an auxiliary axe.
Okay. Things.
Tether's out. Yep. Getting knocked to west. Your knockback. Going to A. Nice. Ready for your chains? I think we had square and X in the wrong spot, Zad. I think you should have been north, and I should have been northwest.
I keep
No, you're good.
looking at that thing. I still have my marker.
It's alright. Yeah, the wings there for the holies to holy is really helping for the damage, I think, even if it makes the first part really spicy.
Spicy
Spicy.
beans.
That's why it's scary.
I know, they're like, oh, do you want to get your shit kicked in?
Emphatic yes.
I'll get my shit kicked in as a tank, but not as a healer, that's for sure.
I know, honestly.
I like how Zad sounded like one of those. What is that race in Mass Effect that always says what they're feeling? Emphatic yes. Never mind. All right.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've never played the game, but I have seen the cutscenes. Like what's his face in Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah.
Drax.
Drax.
Yep.
I would catch it. Things.
Reflexes.
Nothing goes over my head.
My favorite fucking line. I love it.
Oh, I kind of want to watch it again now.
Yeah. That thing goes over my head.
That was such a good line, actually.
It was.
Tether's out. Oh no! Oh, that like, okay, I can't run up there, if that does.
Woo!
Because that tank buster's still going off on his dead corpse.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
he doesn't
is
care
it?
that I'm
It
dead.
is.
Oh, is it like a it's like a channeling AOE?
Yeah.
I
gosh.
did not intervention him. That was
Okay. Because since the interventions, I've just been doing 3 cooldowns of that.
just 3, just a casual 3.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
3 instead of 5.
No, we should be good.
Slowly take it out.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, I don't need to live with 80%.
Yeah. You just need to hit the heal, survive the first hit, and then you can get heals through it. You've been holding. You're probably just gonna have to addle. You'll have to addle Adafel pretty much whenever he's targeted. Because there's nothing. Because Grenow's shit's physical, so.
I was about to say, is there anything that you want me to
You
feint
could
on?
probably feint the knockbacks, to be honest.
Okay.
Like the knockback in the PlayStation. And since the chains come from Sir Dickface, that's not targeted, you can't really addle him. Actually, we should probably have a feint on Adafel for that tank buster.
Oh, you meant for the first one?
jump.
You mean? Okay.
Just to help out a little bit.
What's this one come out?
Adafel's tank buster comes out with the tether.
Yeah,
Okay.
it comes up with the tether.
With the AoE, basically, right?
So it's
That we stand
it's
inside?
after the AoE.
Gotcha.
So once
Like
once
fifth,
that
sixth you today?
once that grabs the
Cool,
tether,
I
you
got it.
can feint him. Yeah. That's-
Got it.
Welcome to Ultimates, my friends, where ability usage is tight. Everything's rolling on the cooldowns.
Do you like spreadsheets? Because
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Okay.
because
Are you excited now?
Yes.
Aru loves spreadsheets.
Yeah, these are the fun times you can figure out when 14 seconds of Shadow Wall can encompass 2
Over-
abilities.
Mhm.
Overlap, exactly. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Things.
This out. Nice. Good job.
Does the thing cover that?
I think
so.
it. Oh,
It snapshots super early. I think you're good.
Okay, we're getting knocked to west. Knockback. Going to 4, 4, 4, 4. Someone's gonna get Adafeld.
oh,
I think we
Yeah,
all did.
all of us.
I tried.
I like how I
I
look,
tried to
I
move.
At
thought
my
I saw the other
screen.
side.
It's alright.
and I don't see anybody else of the party except for the boss, and that's it.
oh, did you guys want to maybe reset the instance just so,
Oh, okay.
and then maybe take our break now, or it's up to you. I think we should at least reset the instance.
If we're gonna reset the instance, let's take
Yeah,
like
let's
3.
just take a break
Yeah,
then.
that's fine.
Might as well, since we only have 30 minutes.
Do we want to take a 5 or a 10?
Up to you guys.
Same. Up to you guys. I don't care either way.
I see a Smurfy.
Let's
Let's take a 5 then, since we have some pretty good momentum going on right now. So let's be back at 40.
Yeet.
Alright.
40. 40. Yeah, feel that ultimate adrenaline running through your veins.
How do you like the new thing?
New fight?
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so good to get my face punched in.
Oh, Jesus.
No, like everything in this fight is very, because it's an ultimate, so like everything in this fight is very
Ernie?
yes. Like, you know, if one person's not stacked in a stack, then the entire party wipes. Or, you know, if you miss the mitigation on the tank, he dies to a tank monster. Like, it is hurty, but it's good. It's hurty in a good way.
No thanks. That sounds like too much.
don't forget to repair. If you...
Actually, that's what I just remembered to do. So yeah.
Wait, someone don't click yes so I can do that.
I haven't clicked it yet, so I'm exiting.
Oh, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
I'll prepare, best prepare.
I got 23. I was too far away, and I didn't use the crystal to get there. Go, Sakuchi. I will make it before the end of this timer.
This way, Arrow's talking shit about Zad not having dark matter and shit for his gear, and I'm like, what the fuck is dark matter?
Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Alright, check your foods, friends. Check your friends' foods.
It's called self-sufficiency.
You just asked me to check my friends'
Alright,
friends.
friends' food.
So it's a good idea to check your friends' friends
And
too.
I mean, you never know.
Make
Your
sure-
friends
make
might
sure
be a
that I-
little sus sometimes, so
And make sure they're not hanging out with a bad
Yep.
crowd.
like Grin Ox over here.
The new Spice Girls song or what?
Yeah, if you want to be my lover.
Yes.
Gotta get with Micronox.
Okay.
Colors out. Nice, good job. Good job. Getting off the west with your knockback. Going to 1.
Ooh, I went to the wrong spot.
See ya, Ryu.
No, I confused the paladin. I confused the mage for the paladin in the north.
Oh, rip.
I was like, wait a second.
I fat fingered my my taunt, so I can't get out of fell. Stun doesn't work on out of fell. That's unfortunate.
Mole is midget.
So, if you're looking at the mini map, when knowing which side to go after the first thing, he actually shows like a red dot where he pops up, and that's really helped me.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Good to know.
Yeah, like look at the outside of the mini map on the arena, and a red dot will pop up where he goes, and go to opposite to it.
What? That's crazy.
Is that a plug-in? Because I don't see that.
Is this a plug-in?
It's only when you're engaged. I
Yeah.
think.
I'm just kidding. That does show.
At least we're consistently getting there, which is good. So.
And I will switch. I watched a video in between, and they were saying like I was thinking like I was only dying to that because I kept getting hit by the orbs because they were like, oh, it's only moderate damage, so don't do too many cooldowns on that. And I was like, let me try that out when I don't get hit by anything, and it's still 128,000 damage.
Ah, easy peasy.
Anyway, bings.
Just a casual 128,000 damage, no big deal.
Yeah, nothing big.
Cut this out. Nice, good job.
if you look at the minimap now, a red
Yeah,
dot will
he's
pop.
north.
Oh wow, yeah, I see it.
Getting knocked
I
out.
seen it.
It's that Sharingan.
Yeah. Go to 4, 4, 4, 4. Nice, good job. Get ready to interrupt. Okay, Bale is up.
It's out. It's out.
Oh, is it out?
I have a bridle up for that.
Checking. Oops. I had Adapel targeted for some reason. Did after now. Interrupt. We don't have any. Go for lab. Of course, I did that probably.
I did the
Yeah.
second one.
I'm gonna politely decline this Rasvina. I'm sorry.
Ow, these autos. Oh god.
Yeah, no, like Zad and I are gonna come out of this ultimate like black and blue and swollen all over the place because the autos fucking hurt.
Finally.
Zad's in heaven.
It is
Yeah,
really
like,
nice because like having tanked ultimate or not ultimate but like Savage this tier, the only Savage fight that really kind of pushes tanks is Phoenix.
Well, since most of Stormblood,
Yeah.
we've had so many cooldowns and abilities and things. And you just don't have to use them, friends.
Well, now you definitely gotta use them for this one.
Yeah, like AR Heavens Ward, I used to have like a planning spreadsheet where I would plan the cooldowns down the fight, and then it just stopped being worth it.
Yeah, because at that point it's like, okay, what
Yeah.
cooldown's not on CD? Okay, I'm pressing that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
then-
Things. Yeah, like T9, I had a nice spreadsheet for that.
And then this expansion too, they gave you even like more like
Yes.
crazy mitigation
Yes,
too,
they did.
actually.
Others out? Nice, good job. Gotta go south, by the way. Get your knockback. Go to B or A. Okay, it's in Anchor now.
inside,
and he's-
inside,
yeah, he's
inside.
middle. Sorry. Okay, pull it back. There we go. Okay. I got that. Hallowed. Please, Halloween forever. Alright, we need to keep them a little bit even. Veil is up. And there's the enrage. Alright, 16 and 12, not bad. With some deaths, not bad.
And no
And
pots.
no pot.
Oh jeez.
Okay. Need to remember
That was pretty clean for the most part.
Oops north, purple's northwest. Because I definitely keep screwing that up too, Zad, so.
Blue, Isn't blue square?
Blue is X.
No.
Square is purple.
Blue is X.
Yeah. Purple is square.
It's the church.
That's why I was like, wait, someone's in my spot. Oh no.
I've been training like 25 years for this moment.
Oh my god.
Cut it.
Is that when you're able to put the shapes in the holes?
That's when I got my first PlayStation.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice.
Touche. Reminds me of Bala La Flamenco from fucking FF9.
I don't speak
Preaches-
Spanish.
pre-
English, please.
Preach has been doing a playthrough. If you watch him, he just started 9 up yesterday.
Of 9? Oh, I gotta watch him now.
Yeah. Okay. Bing.
I'll probably try to get that last part cleaned up and then start potting. Feathers out. Nice, good job. Idabel is north. We're going south. Get your knockback. Go into 1.
Ballsy.
Okay. Go back mid. Nice, good job, good job.
Look out for a dimension. It's inside.
Okay, a little bit more on Adafel. I have that interrupts. Go. Oh, so close. A little bit more gonna. Sorry. Oh, we'll definitely have it if we pot. Good job.
And we had
I
a death.
died on that one. Yeah, I died on that one, so.
So we definitely would have had it if we didn't die.
Alright.
100%. My fault.
Get the dust off them pots. I have tank
What it
pots now.
seems
Tank
like-
pots are like cherry flavored gross.
I'm glad I'm back to my decks. I got my grape Dynatap again.
I
We'll
believe
try.
we established that they were raspberry.
No, those are grape Dynatap for me.
Well, raspberry
mean
for
the
the
tank
tank
pots.
ones. I mean,
Oh.
I guess technically the
Okay.
tank ones could be cherry, raspberry, strawberry, or watermelon. So I guess take your pick.
I don't know. When we were talking about it last time, I was the first to pipe up, so it's
Go and check your mama.
That's all that matters.
because that's my favorite.
Alright.
Okay. Foods are still good. Things.
Aru food.
Yeet.
Oh, checking your friends.
See,
Why is he
check,
poking hard?
checking
Oh, look at
your
that. Look at
friends. This is why we check
I was
our
telling
friends'
on
foods.
you.
He's like, everybody's good except for Aru, because fuck that guy.
Feathers out. getting knocked to west. Not bad. Good job, good job. Go to 5th. Yes, thank you.
Oh no, I got
Oh, fuck.
flipped.
I did too. Fuck. Ooh.
Oh no, I got
Tethered.
knocked back.
Yeah. Oh god.
Whoops.
It's alright.
Why are you saying what is smart watching?
He is
us right
watching us. He said fuck Aru before
I
that
see.
poll.
You just
Oh
put,
my
put the
God.
put the 2 words together. Fuckaroo.
The really pissed out
That's a
kangaroo.
really
I don't
pissed
know.
off kangaroo.
Aren't they all?
True.
That's true.
I'll box you, mate.
PlayStation is much easier when you realize it's only 3 spots that you'll ever
Yes.
be in.
Yeah, you
Nice.
don't really need to pay attention to every single
It
color.
fucked me up because I got circle every single time until I got square, and I was like, oh fuck, where do I go?
Oh, so you're the reason I got hit then.
God damn it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I also have something for Fuzz. Haven't we been beaten up enough by the Ultimate? Based on your previous comment, PlayStation 3 is now old enough to drive.
Oh gosh.
I actually thought it was older than that, so that was actually surprising. I was like, wow, that's pretty young.
Yeah, because the PlayStation 3 came out like what, early 2000s?
2005, 6, because it was my
Really? I
second
thought it
third
came
year
out
college.
earlier than that. The PlayStation 2 was out a lot longer than I thought then.
I paid my friend to wait in line for it.
Nice. I mean, yeah, people born in 2000
Yes.
are 22 now, so
Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, children. Uh-huh.
I would say they're still children, so.
That's gonna be my version of his version of puns that I do. Just gonna say sad shit about ages.
Others out? Are you okay with that? Oh, Jesus, that
That was
is a
sexy.
really good opener. I wonder if I should be fully circling.
Nice dancing
I
with you
was gonna
there.
say, I love having Moss as my dance partner. Alright, we're going to the east. Get your knockback. Ooh, I got knocked the wrong way. Going to D, 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 D.
Oh yes, I did get knocked wrong.
Oh,
Woo!
See you, dude.
Knocked back was too late.
Jump.
that,
Jump.
yeah,
position.
that was my bad. I was late to see which side Adafel was on.
That mini-map thing
The
really
minimap
helps,
thing,
though.
like,
No, I was gonna
Because-
say that shit's
it is
legit,
legit
though.
if you don't have to call it
Yeah.
out. That's the minimap is actually screwing me up. Screwing me up calling him out for some reason. I don't know why.
Mm.
But it is helpful to figure out where he is coming from. That's for sure.
These are the legitimate third-party
Mhm.
tools.
They're
The in-game
in-game
tools.
tools, not third-party tools.
In-game, yeah.
My brain is a third party tool.
I mean, any chance I can take to not listen to Avy, I'm gonna take it.
What? Go first.
Sorry, he's
I
biting the
swear to
hand that
God.
feeds.
Yeah, you need to wait till like 11:25 for that kind of talk. Things. Whatever. 8:25, whatever.
I say for a goofer it would be what, 10:25, right?
Yeah.
is out. We're getting knocked to south. It's your knockback. Go to 2 or 1. Okay, get ready to interrupt him. Nice, good job. Okay, it's in. A little bit more on Outafel. Okay, a little more anchor down. More anchor down, more anchor down. Go, 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 go. Kill him. Nice. Kill him. Nice.
Nice.
Okay,
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
Healers are first. Healers are the first bait. Make sure you are max melee, max melee. You guys need to be stacked up on his butt, max melee.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. And then I think the twisters drop. Oh, there's the cleave. Oh god.
This is drop
Yeah,
late.
that cleave does come out late.
The first cleave comes out pretty
Okay.
late. It definitely does.
Can we go over where positioning
Yes.
right there?
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can we pretend like 3
Yeah,
is,
let's pretend like 3
Chrono?
is or we could just
Or who is it doing it?
it's Charbird. So Charizard.
Charbird.
Yeah.
Charizard?
So Charizard. We don't need to have him over there, we just have him in the middle.
I'm
That's
just
where we
I'm
are in the fight.
That's fine.
I'm just putting him. So
kidding.
So
3 is where the hittable enemy is, the mage
yeah,
Charbird.
so this is mage. Okay, so everyone should be on his butt, max melee. So we're gonna be on his butt, max
It's already
melee.
doing
And then healers, you guys are gonna go first. So you're gonna bait in his hitbox.
Oh, we're going
Yeah.
that way. Okay.
Yeah, they'll be so like essentially like this is the ring right here is so like they would be. So yeah, like that.
Didn't it look like the opposite though? Like,
No,
we
it's
would
not
all
right.
have been on 2 and they would have been.
Well,
The
yeah, we have to
guide.
flip this. We have to flip
It does,
this.
Yeah,
does
that's what I
the
was thinking
Charizard
too, so-
come on
Yeah.
the south side, not the north side.
Yeah, he's at 1. Charizard's
Okay,
gonna be
well
at
then
1.
we'll flip it then.
If we're doing the positioning like the fight. then
Okay,
it'd be
all
like
right.
this.
Then yeah, everyone should be on the butt then.
And then bait.
Essentially,
and then
be towards the middle.
drop.
How about that? So yeah, so the healers would go. They would run up here. They would bait, and then you guys are just gonna move out to the sides. So whichever side you're baiting, just move out to the side. And then once the healers do their thing, then it is. Oh wait, actually, are we gonna do it the way the guide?
No, you have to pick a
yeah,
side,
you
don't
have to
you?
pick a guide. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah, each one has to do a different
Right,
one.
right.
And then they have to go to the back, drop it, and then move
Yeah.
back with the group.
Well, the going to the side is dropping your twister, right?
And both
Yeah.
don't
Yes.
both people go to the same side?
Yes, they do. My apologies.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about 2 different things then. So you're waiting for the I don't know what it's called. Like it looks like a shriek from.
Yeah, so
Medusa.
it's the cleave, and then I think we have the healers going in. Let me double check. Let me find it. Yeah, so the healers are gonna go in. So both of you guys are gonna go on this side, and you're gonna drop your puddle. And then once you guys drop your puddle on the same side, you're gonna go to the back. And then second is going to be the physical melee, or I'm sorry, melee DPS. Yeah,
Regular melee,
so,
yeah.
and then you guys would do the same thing, but you guys are gonna go out, you're gonna drop your stuff on this side. And then After they're done, then ranged, you guys do the same thing. You're gonna bait your stuff. You're gonna go to the same side as the healers, and then it'll be the tanks last, and we're just gonna stay up here. We're gonna bait and do bait things.
So for the puddle,
Mhm.
it's what's causing that is a debuff that you get after you get cleaved. You'll get a yellow debuff called Skyblind, and then once that hits 0, that's when you drop your puddle, so that you'll know when to move. You can use that
and
as a
say
timer.
there's
limiter, right?
nothing to show. There's nothing to show what you're baiting. It's the same cleave from like the Earthshaker P4 where the closest people get targeted with it. So you guys are just gonna come up. You're gonna be the closest to the hitbox, or like in the hitbox, and then you guys have to wait for the cleave to come out. And then once the cleave comes out, you're gonna get a debuff, and you're gonna move towards this side. And then I believe it's once the debuff expires, it drops the puddle. Is that correct, Rio?
Yeah, that is correct.
So you move right after the debuff expires.
Yes, correct.
Yes, pretty much.
So yeah, so healers first thing. You guys are first.
Can we do like a
Yeah,
quick
we can do a
mock,
quick
like when you say cleave is when the cleave goes out, and then when you say
I'll
whatever you
say
want
like
to say
cleave
for
and
when
then
the debuff expires.
Well, yeah, because it'll be a little bit weird because it's like
puddle.
cleave, and then doesn't the debuff expire as the second cleave is going out? Or is
It might
or is
be.
it beforehand?
I think it's a. It might be around that time, or even.
Because actually, it looks
earlier.
like so it looks like the way the guide says it says as the healers are dropping their puddles, the second cleave is going out.
Okay, there you go.
So we'll just say cleave, and just know that once I say cleave, your debuff is also going out, so you move back. Okay.
Go step by step. So start first.
So we've just got chain, Charizard's casting, healers go position yourselves. Okay, 3, 2, 1, cleave. And then 3, 2, 1, cleave. And then 3, 2, 1, cleave. And 3, 2, 1, cleave. And then the tanks just kind of do that. Yeah, we don't have to move as much as you guys.
we loiter.
We loiter. We drop our puddles. Does that make sense? Do we have any questions?
So the goal for that part too, you're not supposed to actually kill him. Like as long as you get him below like 28 or 24%, you'll survive.
It's the same thing in Thornton where when you start the ad phase, the first guy, I think it's the first guy you fight where you don't actually cleave him, but you get him low enough to where the AoE doesn't kill everybody. It's that kind of AoE. So the more, or you could think of Yako too. So the more damage you do to him, the less damage his AoE is gonna do.
Also, during that whole part for the healers, I'm pretty sure that there's AoE damage happening during that whole part.
As Horshapon comes out and starts blocking the spear, every tick of the spear is going to do AoE damage. So healers don't really worry about DPSing there. We're gonna have lots of healing. I think missionary is probably up there at some point in time too. Veil, it will not be up. I used it earlier, but I can put a wings in there somewhere too.
But if Troubadour is back up, then I'll pop him.
Oh, actually, wings has a 2-minute cooldown. Wings won't be up either, so good luck. Alright, let's get there again. Good job.
You guys might even get a taste of Thornton before we have to go.
We'll see.
Way too Thordank.
Thordank, yep.
Okay.
We want to be stacked for Twister?
No, slightly off.
Yeah, and if they just be next to each other, but don't be stacked.
Okay.
Feathers out. I fucked up. job. Okay, getting knocked to south. Did you knock that? Oh, I fucked up. Go to 1. Okay, you ready to interrupt? Nice, good job. What? In. Ooh, spicy. Okay, a little more now. Oh, no, that's rage. Okay.
Ah,
Yeah.
so close. Oh, God.
It's alright.
That might have been a living dead death.
Oh, possibly. Yeah, because you just kind of fell over, so that would make sense.
I was thinking too much about the interrupt.
I mean, the problem is he's gotta probably be dead while Adapel's not targetable, so I think
Yeah.
he's missing like the first hit or so. So you guys probably don't need to do a lot, just like throw a regen on him, but still.
Yeah, I don't
And
need
the
too much there.
juice.
Getting there.
Loose, loose.
I'm not getting hit by the orbs.
Nice.
Yeah,
Things.
that's the tricky part for sure.
I think Adapel's a little north, so careful, Sad. Others out. Nice, good job. Nice, good job. Okay, we're getting knocked to west. Or knocked back. Okay, go to A. Interrupt. My veil is not up. Good job. Second interrupt. Nice, nice. Good job, good job. Okay, out.
Out.
Nice, good job. A little more on Adapel. Try to bring Grinnell a little closer. Grinnell. Oh, it's garbage.
Oh!
What?
What a hunt!
Such oh well. I was like, oh, that's not that.
Nope. There was too many Shadowbringers.
Oh my god, how How dare he, though? Honestly. That's like one of those awkward moments too, where like my 2 minute just came up as he was casting.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're coming up right then.
Yep.
Yep.
I've
I
been
was like,
trying
Bahamut,
to
go,
save it.
no!
Yeah, that was a.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Feathers out. Getting knocked to west. You're not bad. Ooh, arrow.
Oh, I didn't
Go
get it in
to
time. That was my fault.
Oh no!
That's not good. I have yellow. Fight. Okay, I can adjust.
I got both tanks kind of just like walk past each other into the opposite direction.
You didn't see the tethers?
The tethers were weird.
No, those were imaginary tethers.
Oh, I see.
Those were
They
tank pretend tethers.
Two boats passing in the night.
The dark and the
Yep.
light. Things. Fucking nerds.
Uh-huh.
Feathers out. Getting knocked to south. One. Weird interrupt. Nice. Good job. In. Everybody in? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. With me, tank or bosses.
Ow, 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 ow,
To my side, my noble Anheria.
Rio, you really like that side with
ow. Which,
Celesti.
Of course, they normally don't kick your ass. Okay. Things.
Feathers out. Getting knocked to east. Knock back. We're going D. Fuck. I goofed. I'm sorry.
Woo!
Fuck.
Hmm.
Woo! Ouchies.
Sorry, I got distracted because it seemed like a lot of people took a lot of damage on that hit for some reason on the knockback, so I didn't see what way you charged. Or didn't react to which way you charged fast enough.
Straight up died, bro.
Yeah, I was not quite sure what happened there.
Straight up not having a good time.
Just not having a good time, that's for sure.
God damn it, go.
Oh my god.
Ah, I got you, fucker.
Oh, what's happening?
Okay. Things.
I also find it funny how, like, Red Eyes White Pole, I just hear so many potions going off. It's like, clink, 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 clink,
Yep.
clink.
Oh, I fucked up. Actually, I don't think I fucked up. I think we're good. Feathers out. Getting knocked to west. Go to 4. Oh,
Ooh!
Whoa. But everybody go.
Jump scare.
For real. Can I have my god pull back when I actually have a potion, please? Thank you.
Few more pulls.
yeah.
Do it, do it.
Okay. Things.
Yeah, it's like Jingle Bells whenever it gets like 2 seconds, just ping, 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 ping.
Shots.
I fucked up. we're getting knocked to south. Knock that. Yeah, go to 1. Nice. Get ready for the knockback. Or, not knockback, interrupt. Good job. In. Down. More on Grinnell, more on Grinnell. Don't kill Adifel until Grinnell's low. Okay, kill him. Oh, come
Oh, no!
on.
Oh. Gotta be kidding me.
Oh no!
You DPS suck.
So I am definitely just going back and forth to the lowest
Yeah.
one there. I don't know if that's
Yeah,
helping or not helping.
That's what I'm doing too.
Yeah. It was working just fine because we don't really have any like debuffs on either one of them, so it's not like we need to focus on anything.
No dots.
Did you see the way the fucking Smart posted an ultimate raid chat? What a cunt!
Friend. Oh my god.
Ooh, fuck, that's funny.
Fuck.
Think we should just give up.
Yeah, like, isn't that
Yeah,
French debuff?
we should
I was
just run
shouldn't
away.
he be waving the white flag then? Like,
I would say, yeah, the white flag buff, that's what that is.
Wave our baguettes and defeat.
last pull.
yeah, let's do last
Alright.
pull.
Okay.
All right.
Super high.
Taylor's last
Taylor,
one.
last pull, let's go!
Go.
Taylor's last pull, and I'm already fucking it up, but it popped into my mouth. Set it down. Nice, good job. Oh, I tried to save you, boss. We're getting knocked to east. Knock that. Make sure you're behind the wings. Okay, go to D. Oh,
Ooh.
he tethered to it? That was...
I don't know. That was
it
weird.
looked like he tethered to it. Interesting. Huh.
We're way off, sorry, Rio.
Ooh, that's okay.
I tried to get the
The
interrupt.
other buffs.
That's okay.
Well, you guys saw pretty much.
Yeah,
the
I was
end,
say
like,
we've
with
seen the entire first phase.
with the chain circle,
we just
so.
Well, we just need to practice that last part, or at least
Yeah.
see that. But that's
Good.
what's fun.
Yes, I'm enjoying this a lot for first
I'm
ultimate.
good, that's bad. Or I'm good, that's bad. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm glad, that's good. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You just have an ultimate stroke.
He
Oh
also
my
been up for
God.
like 4 hours, so I probably am having a stroke. I don't know. The big thing though, before we go, is I want everyone. Obviously, like we're having a good time now, but it is going to get to the point where we're going to get to either a wall or things are just going to be frustrating because it is Ultimate. I definitely want everyone to know the second you start feeling burnt out, or like you feel like, oh my god, I don't want to go to Ultimate today or whatever, please let us know. I don't want people to get burnt out. I want them to have fun. Obviously Phase 1 is going very well. We'll definitely have Phase 1 down on Sunday. So yeah, our next raid day is Sunday until June-ish, and then I think we might try to add 4 days. If anything, we might cut Monday for Thursday. If 4 is too much, because I'd rather do Thursday than Monday, because Mondays are hard on people.
Yeah.
So,
Personally, I would-
sorry, go ahead, Ori.
No, I'm good.
I was gonna say, can we? What is actually our schedule? Because I was kind of confused on
So, until Smarf leaves in June, we're still gonna do Savages on Thursday. So the folks that are not part of our normal Savage group, that's why we're not doing Thursdays right now. Tomorrow, I do have a port right into 4, so we're probably just gonna do 4 tomorrow and just have an easy day. And then we can do like, you know, Ulu and Real or whatever, and Singer if we want tomorrow. It depends on how people feel. But our Ultimate group is Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, until Smarf leaves in June. And then once Smarf leaves in June, we're either gonna add Thursdays or we're gonna drop Monday for Thursday. Whatever is easier for people.
Oh, Fuzz, if you need boots from P2, then
well.
What we could do tomorrow for P2, we could do, as long as we're not a bunch of fucking 4-heads, we could do 1 and 2 for Fuzz, and then we can jump into 4 unless people want to do 3. But I know Zad had
That's
requested
fine.
Thursday be a quick day. So.
Yeah, quick being like half hour, 45 is fine.
So we could do, well, the problem is I don't have a
hour.
2 unlock. So unless you want to if someone wants to PF 1 so we can go straight into 2, that would be cool.
oh, you
Yeah,
can't
we
skip.
can't skip yet. So that's why we would have to do
Right.
1. So we'd have to knock out 1 and 2 real quick, and then we could do 4. So that's, yeah. But I mean, we should, ideally we should be able to 1-shot 1 or 2-shot it if we're being 4-heads. And then we should be able to 1 or 2-shot 2. So that shouldn't take too long. So since Fuzz still needs his boots, why don't we do that tomorrow? Let's do 1 and 2 tomorrow, and then 4. And then on Sunday, be prepared to kill Sir Adafel and Sir Grenot.
Grinox.
And I would definitely make sure to start reading up on Phase 2 and watch some videos, because Phase 2 turns it up to like 15 real fucking quick.
There's a lot to cover in
I
Phase 2.
would highly recommend, don't just watch any video, watch like a POV of what your job does, your role in particular, because there are certain things that change based off of what you get in Phase 2, whether or not you get meteors, or you don't have meteors, or you have ice, or whatever, because I cannot call those. I mean, I could call out who has meteors, but I can't call where your tower is going to be.
Yeah, it's
that
whole part with meteors, which is called a sanctity of the ward.
Night Rampant.
Yeah, that's pretty much everyone like has to. It's a huge personal responsibility thing for everybody, because there's pretty much no room for leeway, because there's exactly 8 towers, and then like in every part of that mechanic, so then everybody needs to be alive and everybody needs to know where they're going.
So I was gonna say something else. Oh, if you are, going over stuff and you have a question once we get in there, please don't hesitate to ask, because this is one of those fights where, like, if you don't ask and you don't understand, then it's just gonna get frustrating because there's so much happening all at once too. So don't be afraid to ask questions. I like to think I break mechanics down pretty easily sometimes, provided I also understand them. So, because I know sometimes the way things are written are confusing. So if you need me to break something down for you, or we can. The nice thing too is, because I actually watched the first book this time around more accurately, we can also go into, like, you know, turn 4 and do the movement in turn 4 and stuff like that.
Mm.
So that way people can practice. But yeah, that's really all I got for tonight. Good job, everybody. I'm excited that we saw all of phase 1. So
Yeah, that was super fun.
yes.
Yeah.
And this phase 1 is
way
better than Living Liquid. Living Liquid sucked so much.
I'm enjoying this. I actually like the rapid fire. Like, it just feels smoother after me for some reason.
And it's gonna be rapid fire for the next 18 minutes after phase 1.
I know it truly is. Like it's
My
just
brother
really
is
like
gonna be nothing but berserk music playing the whole time now.
but yeah, so 2, yeah, I would as Avi said, I would highly recommend reading up about it beforehand and just getting like at least an idea of like what goes on, because the mechanics are definitely they have to be done in a very certain way.
Yeah, unfortunately, like from what I understand, there's not a whole lot of variance in it. It's just like you know, whoever has the meteors, if it's not your normal spot, you just like rotate clockwise or whatever. Like the whole party rotates a little bit, so it doesn't seem terrible. I'm sure I'll probably be eating my words as we get there, but
yeah.
Now, Rio, I did have a question about phase 2 for meteor specifically.
Sure. Yeah.
Why do people do
Go
the
ahead.
in and out? Like, I've seen groups do it both ways. I've seen groups do kind of like the in and the out, like where like they place one out and then they place one like in the butt cheeks of the fucking puddles and then back out. Versus, and I've also seen people just all run out on the outside.
Okay, so for that, you're talking about dropping the meteors, right?
The people who are dropping the meteors specifically.
So the annoying thing about Sanctity of the Ward is that for the meteor people, based on what towers spawn on their side, it can either, if you get a cursed formation, it'll be so that like the arena will be lopsided in terms of how it's divided for the amount of space you can put the meteors. So for example, if north only had a right tower and if south only had a left tower, that would make like one side of the arena for the meteors like much bigger, and then the other side will be cut short by a little bit. So then this doesn't happen really often. I think it's something like 1 out of 18 chance you might get that really shitty combo. But yeah, if you get that, the person who has like the shorter side has to like do some really janky like stutter stepping. But that is only if you get that specifically cursed pattern, and like that's only if like both sides literally cannot pick any other tower, but that really doesn't happen often. So every other time you can just pretty much run almost like straight or just like along the butt cheeks and stuff like that without stopping, and you'll be completely fine. It's just only in that one specific scenario, like 1 out of 18 chance that might happen. So it's almost like not worth worrying about. It's like, wow, 1 out of 18, that's maybe like
the deck spots that you have?
Maybe one pull or something. So, and then yeah, because like that's another thing too, because like from what you were saying, it sounded like the document what's it called? You guys, the document doesn't force the meteors north and south, right? You guys, like the document actually says to it will
Just
flex to
dexterity
east and west
ones.
sometimes.
Dexterity
Is that what it
ones are
says
the
in
ones you
there?
gave me the fewest of, so I still have. And I can make them. That's not a problem. Do you have the
I'm not
maps
sure.
for mind
I haven't
pots?
looked over
I
it
need
yet.
some mind pots too. It's like
What's the difference? It just.
the mind pots take the. Oh, I need grade 6 alcohest, not grade. Oh, they are grade 5. Just kidding.
Say.
Yeah, the mind pots take grade 5 mind alcohests, but I might have those. I can make those if you don't have them.
Oh god, my other ultimate is
In an hour, you said?
Oh yeah.
no, in like 15
Oh,
minutes.
jeez.
Oh my god, you do it right after?
Well,
Rio, you're
Yeah, I
wild.
did right after. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
when in Rome.
I mean, it helps
Yeah,
because
we're-
if we have any questions, then Rio can answer them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's what's it called? Definitely, my other group is definitely doing kind of more of the slightly more modified strats and stuff. So
Oh, I have a bunch of these
can-
too. Why
you
did I
can,
not? I
if
did-
there's
I
anything
actually
good
did.
that they do, I'll definitely
Oh,
pass
yeah,
it
for
along here
sure.
to make our lives easier.
Okay.
Um, yeah. God. I mean, I guess that's kind of far away. Like, I think if we get into P2, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if we spend a bit of like I don't know if we're gonna get to Sanctity. That's kind of that might be a little generous, but we might.
Yeah, I would say yeah,
Um,
because I think the first big thing really is just getting the towers and the tank buster tethers and all that jazz. I think getting past that with the AoEs will be our first little bit of a hurdle.
Yeah, that's
Strength of the ward, right?
Strength of the ward, yes. Yeah. That part is, yeah, it's definitely
It's
Definitely-
just seeing where the knights are to know where you
Right,
need to go,
it's like
and then
you
where
have
Thornton
to,
goes.
yeah, you have to make sure there's not a knight across from you, and then you go to the safe spot, and then you spread out, and blah 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 blah.
Well, on the bright side, calling the knights out for that, if you set up the markers in a certain way,
Save some markers, Rio. Hee hee.
you, if you set up the markers in a certain way, basically you can call out something like, "Oh, blue is safe," and then on both sides of the
Yeah.
arena for both parties, blue will be safe. So that makes it simplified. And then yeah, because the movement for the towers part, like when the nasty red puddles show up and then the tank tethers come out, that part, yeah, that will definitely take a little getting used to, especially for the tanks too, because
Yeah, I
it's
think
like
that
the tanks have to like,
the conviction, right?
yeah, exactly. With the conviction towers, it's basically like the tanks gotta like grab the tethers, and then but they can't run right away. They have to give people time to like move to their spots because they don't want to intercept, have anyone intercept their tethers and stuff. And then there's definitely some on the fly type of adjustments with the 3 people who get the blue markers, which are the skydive jump markers. And then for the rest of the other people that are at a Thornton, which is the quote-unquote safe spot, that one, what my other static does, literally, you just have the 3 people say left, middle, and right, and then that's it for which tower they're gonna get for that part. Yeah, because oh man,
Because the only one's not getting a tower are the tanks, right?
Yeah, because the tanks have to eat like the big ass
tank busters.
And then and then they're stunned.
Cool.
That is probably that is the exact moment that Zad was like talking about where he'll probably he'll probably have to use Living Dead there. And then
I've seen it.
it just
I've
sucks
seen
because
it
there's
on 2 ways. I've seen it to where the Living Dead tank, or let me rephrase, the Dark Knight, because they have a name. They don't actually Living Dead that. They just like fucking kitchen sink their entire fucking cooldowns and then get a cooldown from the other tank, and then they Living Dead the tank buster afterwards because it's easier for them to Living Dead the tank buster after because they can hit the boss.
It's true. That is very true. It's very true. Yeah, that's probably better for Dark Knight, honestly.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Because yeah,
But
that tank.
seriously, they literally fixed it in a way.
They fixed it and they
Introduced a
gave you
fight.
where you can't do less to fix.
Like actually, Zeno said like this was like the only fight they've ever done that with. He said it would work in every other fight.
It's too funny. I wouldn't be surprised if they
100%.
just changed
Right.
it to like a regen or something after or something. So then you don't even need a target for that.
I 100% think they were like, we'll give him Dark Knight, but watch this in the fight. Just to piss him off.
Yeah.
It was definitely
I mean,
a
at the
case
very
of like
least,
all
you-
these Dark Knights bitching. Well, we fixed
Yep.
it, but now fix the fight. They can't utilize it.
Yeah, no, good. All right, let's see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah,
Bye.
same. Bye, guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow.
See you guys.
Bye bye. Yeah, with my other group, we're gonna, what's it called? We're trying to prog on phase 3. That's it. It's fun times.
I'm so pumped for this fight. This fight makes me so excited.
It's a lot. It's you'll be using 100% of your brain.
Nah, I'm a tank. I'm smooth brain. It's fine.
Yeah, phase two definitely. Yeah, sanctity is probably the hardest part of phase 2. That part of that's definitely the bullshit of that phase. Although the other mechanics are no pushover either, that's for sure. Oh my god, where's my static? They didn't put up their PF yet. How dare they?
I mean, they just don't invite for the friends list? What?
Oh, they usually post a private party finder, and then we join. Usually. Yeah, we'll see. Oh god, I've just been watching so many videos and studying so much information to absorb into my brain. Probably the only phase I'm like kind of, huh? How do we do that? Is the probably phase 6 with Freysfelger and Nidhogg.
I just realized
That stuff is.
this fucking Google document is 117 pages long.
I mean, it's true because like every phase just requires that much explanation. There's just so
Well, the
much.
nice thing is they have a lot of diagrams for all the different movements, which is really nice. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
oh, it looks like they even have like all the different kind of trio patterns with the movements. Well, not all of them, but with like the tower formation and stuff.
Oh, are you talking about phase 2? Yeah, because the tricky part for me when I was doing phase 2 was like during Strength of the Lord, I was never sure where Thornton actually jumps to. That part was always just like, wait, where does he go? But my
random, isn't it?
no, it's not. There's actually a way to tell where he spawns because in my other static they almost always call it out like right away. It's what will happen is the 2 knights that do the tank buster tethers, they'll spawn like you'll see how they'll spawn like off center and they'll be closer to one side. Thornton will basically always spawn opposite of the tank tether knights. But it's like, what's it called? It still happens pretty fast though, so it's kind of like, oh god. But yeah, so that is a shorthand that I learned. If you want to know where Thornton spawns.
Interesting.
I know, right? There's definitely a lot of that where, like, they'll give you all this weird conditional, it's never the same every pull type of deal. It's fun. It's cool.
Oh yeah, this guide even says tanks. The tank tethers will always spawn opposite of Thornton. There will always be a tether to an unmarked player, so you can wait slightly north of the knights relative to Thornton, grab your tether, and then move to the safe spot where Thornton is and then avoid the eye. Blah blah blah.
Yay!
Oh yeah, it even has this diagram where like Thornton is north, and then the knights are off center south. Okay.
Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much relative north in this fight. There's a lot of stuff where it's just like, oh yeah, this one enemy that spawns, that's relative north. It's like, oh god. A lot of adjustments to be made.
Yeah, because I think for... Let me see. Hey, what's that? Sorry, I'm fighting with my cat. She's trying to eat my food. Go on! Feed it! Feed it, Munchie! Go on! Okay, sorry. So the Dark Knight relative strat, that's for Sanctity of the Ward, right?
Oh, you're talking about the Dark Knight that spawns on the edge of the arena, and then there's two knights that are
kind of glazing over the document right now.
That's the one where I've seen people do it slightly differently, depending on your preference.
Yeah, it actually says that the guide does not recommend the brain dead strat since you lose free mitigation due to distance from the Dark Knight and force more movement. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because I think for the Dark Knight, the further you are from the Dark Knight, the less the stack damage will do. So, I think they're probably suggesting to do it the way that my other party does it, which is like one group goes directly behind the Dark Knight, and then the other group goes to the opposite side so that the distance is maximum. And and then for that part, it's just like, because we'll be put into two light parties, right? So each group will have a light party base. They're based on who gets the one sword or the two sword, like you may have to adjust, because like, for example, because the way my other group does it, they have two go behind the Dark Knight and one go away, but that's just personal preference. Actually, no, you have to have one go away. Actually, you have to have one go away. And then what they do is like, if someone from group one gets the two sword, they have to switch with, as an example, they have to switch with their corresponding role in the other group. And then the same thing for group two. If someone in group two gets the ones, or did I say that? Well, anyways, but that's the general gist of it, basically, though. So it won't happen all the time, but definitely people will have to remember, it's like, okay, I'm group one, so if I ever get the two sword, I have to call for a swap. Or if I'm in group two and if I get the one sword, I have to call for a swap. Pretty much. But it won't happen all the time, but you have to definitely be prepared to call for it so that both sides can stay 4-4 and not cursed 5-3. Ooh, my group is starting. But I'll see you guys tomorrow then,
Rio.
huh?
Have fun.
Bye bye. Thank you. Wish us luck.
Is anybody in your group? Oh. Alrighty, friends, I'm going to turn the stream off for the night. We will see you tomorrow.